In deciding which path to take, Emma is influenced by several things. On the one hand, Emma's boss in this example acts as a strategic communicator who stands in the first line of the framing process. Strategic communicators want to convey a certain message by establishing their point of view about a topic in the general public. In this case, Emma's boss wants her to promote the advantages of electric cars in order to convey a positive picture about them. With her boss's assignment in mind, Emma is now ready to write the story about e-mobility and e-cars. But what are Emma's thoughts about this topic? Her thoughts will also influence her writing, and she will too take part in the framing process. Emma herself has knowledge about e-mobility. She has her own opinion on the topic and knows which aspects are important to discuss in a journalistic article. She will not only take the input of her boss, but her own ideologies and attitudes will influence the frame of the article as well. The process that is described here is called frame building. Through the input of different communicators, organizational pressures, attitudes, and so on, media frames are built. But the framing process is not over yet. The created media frame, in the form of Emma's article, is distributed and communicated to an audience. Whether the article's frame is adapted and accepted as their own opinion by the recipients depends on how salient and important they perceive the presented frame to be. This influence of the media frames on the recipient is called frame setting. When it comes to an adaptation of the media frame, the frame is subjected to personal attitudes and points of view that the audience already had and can be adjusted accordingly on an individual level. And if the audience then in turn communicates their adjusted frames, these so-called audience frames can once again act as new input for the producers of media frames. In today's world of the internet and social media, the audience is no longer stuck in just the recipient's role. They, alongside journalists like Emma or big media outlets, have the ability to create and share news, and they can decide what aspects of a topic they want to highlight in order to promote their own point of view to an audience of their own. Social media and the internet in general allow users to not only participate in the framing process as an audience, but also to become a bigger part of the frame building and frame setting.